arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people did just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. And I think we're in for a treat.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
Throwing right away, it's Maye. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
Throwing on second down, Maye. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And, Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but The idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
The Patriots offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Up the sideline, past midfield. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a second down. They'll send a man in motion left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Reek Woolen brings him down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
Kenneth Walker, and he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Maye, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Maye gonna hold on to this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
And just what a luxury it is, Mike, to have a big back like Stevenson that in these 3rd and short situations, the entire stadium knows, all right, we're just going to turn around, hand on the ball, and you still can't stop him. Gets that full head of steam downhill, and he's just really hard to bring down.
Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 29
That one
yards.
good for 29.
First down, New England.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Again, it's Henderson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Maye. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
2nd and inches. On play action, here's Darnold. Outright, Smith-Njigba has it. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. It'll be Smith-Njigba bringing it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 18-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. To throw is Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Maye. Look wide, get this one complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. To throw now, Maye. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Maye. Pass caught right side by Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still 1st down.
Maye going to look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on third down is Maye. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, here's Maye. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, New England.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On 2nd down, it's Maye. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Up 2nd and 10.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Maye to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. Here's Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Patriots will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll manage only a couple. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Once again, it's Walker. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing now is Maye. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Maye. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Maye to throw again. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And He's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Bryce Behringer now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close, out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Darnold now to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. They look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, New England.
Here's Maye to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. To throw is Maye. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. First and 10. To throw again is Maye. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
For the Patriots field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Walker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield, but in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Second and 8.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. The RPO. That one is complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab.
A little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Now this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Maye. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Maye. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Here comes Walker. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd down. One of the tight ends motions right. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Throw right side, home in by Cup. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Woo. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. They quickly out to Diggs. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Toss, Henderson heading right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On the return is Jones. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Maye has completed to Douglas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That one taken in by Douglas. He's to the 15, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 13.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Caleb Chason on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down, New England.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. That is quickly out to Diggs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And third down coming up. Throwing now is May. They'll look to set up the screen here. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Byron Murphy getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The
Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw again is Darnold. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. To throw on 1st down is Maye. There's that man again, another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Third down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, it's Maye. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Darnold now on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Milton Williams in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Open left side is Barner. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Darnold to the air once more. one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Smith-Njigba.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for three?
The middle, it's Henderson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Maye. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second.
New England.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On third down, Henderson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking third and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Darnold. That is is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Yeah, and that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
Here we go. 1 final play. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that final throw here is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Pass interference. Defense.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. And there it is. The new record holder for most Super Bowl wins is the New England Patriots, champions for the 7th time. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.